What shall I do today? Scam people, of course. No. The G is silent. Oh my god!
You make my boobs itch.
What up, y'all? Nicole here, and it goes to help you thrive during college and beyond all of that. And in this video, you are gonna take away how to plan your day. Oh, I rhyme! In the most productive way. That rhymed too, but I didn't wanna, brag. Towards the end of the video, I'm also gonna be sharing what works for me when it comes to planning because I suck. On this channel, I give college advice, document my post-grad journey, and talk about lifestyle topics. So if any of that interests you, you should consider. I can't talk. Try this again. Actually, no, you know what I meant. Just consider subscribing. Oh yeah, I also have a special announcement at the end of this video. Now, this is not a BS guide to planning your day. I am not for, planning out each hour of the day, everything that you gotta do, making sure, no. You are gonna figure out what works for you, and you're gonna do just that. The first thing is to know your priorities. Whether you're a student in school, somebody in the workforce, whether you got your own business and you work for yourself, or if you're a homeless bum, just living it up in the street. Students' priority is usually getting homework and tests and exams and all that stuff done. Someone who has their own business, their priorities may be doing a different meeting, sending out emails, blah, blah, blah. If you're working, doing all that, your priority is to make sure that you go to work for the man, and then do whatever you want for the rest of the day. Other priorities outside of school and work is, it could be wealth, health, spending time with family and friends, your social life, me time. Well, not me time, unless you want to spend time with me, but I mean you time. Appointments and etc. So for example, wealth. You have your budgets and your expenses. You're setting aside time of your day to actually track where your money's coming from, what's coming in, and what's going out. Health and wellness. You're setting aside time to go to the gym, to go grocery shopping, to do research on what type of foods that you should be eating. Say if you're trying to eat healthier, eat better, or you're just trying to meal plan for the week. Once you know what's important to you, that's when you can figure out, okay, this is what I need to do today, and then you can sought out to do that. The next thing is to find what works for you. Experiment with different ways of planning. If you're more of a strategic person, meaning you need detailed planning. Like when I had my to-do list, this is what I need to do around this time. I need to make sure I have it done around that time, because if I don't, then I won't be able to do this that I have to do at this time, and then everything's gonna be all over, because oh my god, I can't say, I can't breathe. Or if you're more of a spontaneous planner, which means you're more free and loose with your, not loose like that, but you're more general with your thing. You're just like, oh, today I know I need to do this, but I don't have a specific time that I have to get it done. Try planning your day either the night before. I think this works perfectly, but that's what works for me. But I know that I've heard that works for a lot of other people, and I think it's something with the night before. It's just because you have time to actually scope out what you have to do in the upcoming day or week, versus the day of, and you might kind of forget something, or you might even wake up too late and you already missed what you already had. But if the day of works for you, especially if you're a 5 a.m. morning person and that works for you, kudos, do that. Or maybe planning at the beginning of the week for the entire week is a different approach that you want to take. Then try that as well. But some people are weekly planners, some people are daily planners, some people don't plan at all. I try though, I try. The third thing that you want to do is write out to-do lists and set reminders for yourself. Now, whether you're a traditional person or if you're more modern, let me explain. Traditional meaning you're more of a pen and paper type of person. You have a to-do list or a notebook or sticky notes or something where you write down what you have to do and you check it off as you go along. Modern meaning you with all the technology. You just you put all your stuff in your phone, you put it in different apps and stuff for what you got to do, and it reminds you through alerts and alarms and stuff like that. If that works for you, good. Whether you choose a traditional or modern route, you can be as simple or creative as you want to be, meaning you can color code if you want to, add little cutesy decorations, which is more common with the more traditional route because you have stickers and you can write, you can draw, you can do all that type of stuff. But I'm sure within apps you can do color codes or some other stuff like that. Now for the do's and don'ts when it comes to planning. Do not put too much on your list. When you overwhelm your stuff with information, more than likely it's not gonna get done. Now, I can't give you a specific figure of what to do. I can't say, oh, don't put more than 5 things on your list a day. It just really depends on how much time each task that's on your list takes of your day. You only have 24 hours in a day, and really you have to use some of those hours to sleep. So you have to really just think about, well, what can I get done in this amount of time with the type of task that I have to do. Do put what's urgent to get done at the top of your to-do list. Top priority is anything that is a must-have to get done today, or the world's gonna end. Okay, a little bit too dramatic, calm down. These are usually things that you procrastinated on in the first place, or it could just be last minute things that You have to do that. Don't feel bad if you don't finish everything on your to-do list. This is another reason why I say don't put too much on your to-do list, because when you put too much and then you don't finish, you're like, oh my God, I didn't finish. I'm a bad person. But another reason is just that it happens. Like, I mean, that's the thing about planning. Plans don't always go to plan. Things come up, you decide to do something different, and you're like, okay, well, I can't do this today. I didn't do it today, so I'm just gonna have to move it to a different day. Not a big deal. But that's why we have top priority at the tippity top. So we make sure we get that done first. So obviously it wasn't that important if it was at the bottom of your list. But that means that some of the stuff that you didn't get done that was on the list that was at the bottom of the list now has to come up to the tippity top of the list, because now it's an urgent matter that needs to get done. Sometimes, not always, just depends on the task. Last but not least, do hold yourself accountable. Other things that you did not get done on that list. Now, I'm not telling you to beat yourself up about it or feel bad, but recognize that, okay, I didn't get this done. Why didn't I do this? Was it something that, because something came up, or did I just not want to do it? Order rights. Now, what works for me when it comes to planning? I am a horrible planner, but this is what I do. I fit into the more spontaneous and traditional type, meaning I like to write things out. I'm not really a tech person, like, you know, because that doesn't really help me. So I noticed that when I write out my to-do list, I don't necessarily have to look back at that list to know what I have to do, because I wrote it down. It's already like in my memory to like, oh yeah, I gotta make sure I do this. But it always comes in to like have it down like somewhere where I can look like, oh yeah, almost forgot, gotta do this, and then check it off. And as far as being more spontaneous and free and like, you know, just general with my to-do list, I'm not, the only as detailed as I'll be is like, oh, I have to have a meeting at this time, or I want to go to the gym at this time so I can get it out the way. Really just like important duties that I know I have to do, or that has to be done at a certain time. Usually if it's not under like my control. But if it's something like, oh, I have to edit a video, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I have to edit this video by 3:15 p.m. No, I'm gonna be like, okay, I need to make sure that today on Tuesday I edit this video. I usually go off memory with personal stuff, and usually that stuff comes last minute. Like anytime I go out, anytime I do anything, it's usually a last minute thing. I mean, I don't plan. But some people have way more busier lives where they have to like pin in like, oh, spend time with dog. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you turn that thumbs up. Thanks for sticking with me to the end of this video. Hope that you enjoyed it and found it helpful. In the comment section below, let us know in the Thrive Tribe, what type of planner are you? Are you more strategic and detailed, or more spontaneous and free in general with your plan? Oh wait, I told you I had a special announcement for you. For all the incoming college students, current college students, high school students thinking about going to college, I have a planner for you. The Thrive Planner for 2018-2019 school year is here! And that rhymed. Okay, all the time. The Thrive Planner will help you to stay on track both financially and academically while you're in college. And if you're not in college yet, there's also a high school version for those who are thinking about going to college so that you can better prepare to get to college. To see the planner and learn when you can get one and get all the details on all that, make sure you head over to my IGTV at I am Aleigha to check out that video. We have made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, now I'm gone. She back, she gone.